So, Jim, what are you learning about the president and the coronavirus death toll? Because there have been rumblings now for quite some time that the president, and even publicly, the president sort of seemed to be questioning the death toll itself, that it was somehow phony in some way.
Yeah, my colleague Kevin Liptak and I, Anderson, we've been digging into this. We found that not just the president who is questioning these numbers, but senior officials inside the White House, inside the administration, are questioning whether or not that overall coronavirus death toll for the United States is accurate, and essentially whether or not that number is too high. They feel like the number may be overcounted at this point. We've heard the president make some rumblings about this in the past, but one reason why they're concerned it's too high, according to a senior administration official, that grim death toll obviously guides their policy. They can't be in as much of a hurry to reopen these states and schools and all sorts of other facets of daily life if those numbers are weighing down those decisions. And so they've been talking about this behind the scenes at various meetings as to whether or not the data can be believed, and they're in the process of doing that right now. That does fly in the face of what Dr. Anthony Fauci, who you just mentioned, has been saying. He testified yesterday during that hearing that, if anything, the number of dead has been undercounted because, for example, in New York City, you had people dying at home not being counted as official COVID-19 fatalities. And so, once again, there was tension between the scientists and the political people inside the administration.
I mean, I can't think of anything more offensive to a family than to have the death of their loved one, the reason for the death of their loved one, rewritten by the White House or the administration in order for whatever purpose that may, political purpose that may be. It just seems really just it's so fundamentally wrong to do that.
Absolutely, Anderson. And if the public can't trust how the administration is handling the numbers, just the numbers, the scope of this pandemic here in the U.S., I think it's a fair question to ask. How can the public trust everything